Yeah, I think Waiting on Bad News and Conflicted Restricted share a lot of the same headspace and a lot of the same ethos and a lot of, they are similar. They would definitely be companions. It's much more rational and much less angry. But instead it actually is in a bit more denial. It's much more like, well, you know what, it's probably fine. Where life just goes on, you know. And I feel like I hear that sentence a lot, and it probably is true, but I think eventually you reach a point where that is no longer true, and real steps need to be taken. Yeah, this is a person kind of like trying to rationalize with that and to wrestle with that and be like, well, okay, like what can I actually do to change things? And if the answer is no, well, then that sucks. And throughout the course of the song, the person just kind of realizes, I actually can't do anything about this, and it starts to kind of create this anxious feeling that so much is outside of their control. And just kind of wanting, it's in the middle of a story, it's not at the end of a story, and it's frustrated with not knowing the outcome yet, like not knowing the impact of and the weight of what's happening to them. And it's kind of frustrated, like I feel like I'm often in the middle of a story, not at the end of it. And I fight that tension of wanting to know how things are gonna go, like whether it's simple things like how I'm gonna pay bills next month, or it's like larger things like how is this relationship gonna play out, like how are things gonna look like in a year, like how are they gonna look in a week, like all of those things. And so and this song would be in the middle but not the end, and railing against that idea that you can't actually know the end until you get there. It's that image of like you're kind of in a waiting room, like you're at the doctor's office or you're somewhere like that, and you're just kind of waiting for this to come down the pipeline, and wanting to do whatever you can to kind of know. You want to know, even if it's a second before the person walks down the hall and calls your name and gives you that news. You want to know it just a little bit earlier. And that's the feeling for that song.